actually really impressed that I was able to do this. Like, this is so stinking cool. Look at this. Your girl got skills, y'all. Your girl got skills. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing 2-layer feed-in braids on myself. I don't want to keep the braids in too long, so I'll be doing them about a medium-sized, but 2 layers. So I'll show you. I have already gone ahead and blew out my hair because just to make it easier. The hair that I'll be using today is the Spectra Easy Braid Professional color T1B900. It has some like burgundy-ish reddish colors. The tips are red. What you're also gonna need is a comb, a rat tail comb, just to make the process a little bit easier when it comes time parting. The next thing you'll need is some edge control. So this edge control is simply just to lay down my flyaways and to keep my hair looking as neat as possible. So what I'm gonna start off doing, and like I said, my hair is already blow dried. I am going to be sectioning off my hair here so that I have the top separated from the bottom. So first things first, I'm gonna make sure my hair is completely straight. I'm gonna try to get this part as straight as possible because I want it to be the center of my head. I'm going to be doing the braids like center and then kind of going down this way, so I'm gonna have a center part. So what I saw, I've been seeing, I had to watch a couple of videos to figure out how other people have done it. And the part seems like it's about somewhere about there, and it's like here all the way around. I'm gonna do it like right above, like right at my temple, and I'm gonna split it across. Okay, I'm about to call my husband because I can't see the back of my head, and I want to make sure it's straight. Hey babe, can you come here?
You got it pretty good for the most part.
Oh yes, look at that.
You said from over here, right?
Yeah, like because this has to connect. It makes this like this U shape. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so got my 2 little space buns. I want to start off by making some of the hair smaller to start and then bigger. So I was watching another person's video and they said for about each braid they added in about 7 pieces of hair. I'm just going to start off really small for the first 2, and then by 3 and 4 I'm going to go a little bit bigger, and then by 5 and 6 I'm going to go bigger than that. And then by 7th is gonna be the biggest piece of hair. I hope that makes sense. So strand 1 and 2 will be the skinniest. Strand 3 and 4 will be a little bigger. Then strand 5 and 6 will be a little bigger. And then strand 7 will be the biggest. And so I'm gonna give you a close-up shot of the hair that I created, just so you guys can see what it looks like on my lap. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So as you can see, the first 2 are the smallest, the next 2 are a little bit bigger, the next 2 are bigger than that, and the strand 7 is the biggest. So I'm gonna start off by parting my hair and then just taking my rat tail comb to create a part straight down. And once I have my part sectioned off, this is what it should look like. So now I'm just gonna take some of my edge control and apply it to the part just to make sure that that part is nice and neat. And so now I'm gonna start off by taking a small section from the top of that part that we created and split that into 3 small sections. And this is how I'm going to begin my braid. So then I'm going to braid my hair into about 4 intervals. So I'm going to do 1 interval, 2 intervals, 3 intervals, and then 4 intervals. And at the 4th interval, I have my left hand open, and then I'm going to take my extension and then add it in to my left hand. So then I'm going to continue and braid that down 4 more intervals before I begin adding the 2nd strand of hair. And so because I am right-handed, I use my right hand to feed in the braid. And if you are left-handed, then you might choose to do it in the opposite direction, but this is easiest for me. So again, when you get to that 4th interval of braiding down, add in the 3rd strand of hair. So then you're going to go 1 again, 1 interval down, Then you're gonna go interval 2, interval 3, interval 4, and then at the end of 4, add in strand number 4. Now I'm about to add my 6th piece of hair, but just to show you how I've been holding the hair, I kind of put it in between my fingers and like use the 3 fingers to kind of hold the hair together, and then use my index and my thumb to kind of spread the hair open to kind of create a little loop, and then loop the hair underneath my index finger. And now I'm adding in strand number 7. So you see the back? See my parts? I think I got them pretty neat and all the way done. So really quickly, I just wanted to show you what I've been doing to kind of make this process a little easier. So I parted the rest of my hair, and then I just twisted each section off like this, so that when it's time for me to braid, I'm gonna just unravel that section and then braid down. So I'm gonna do the exact same process on the other side. So it's been about a couple of hours, and I'm finally on the last couple of braids on the first layer of my feed-in braids. So I just want to show you how I've been doing the front versus like, because the front is shorter than the rest, and so I wanted to show you how I've been doing the front versus like the longer pieces in the back. So as you can see, the front is significantly shorter here than it is back here. All right, still gonna be feed-in. The only difference is the feed-in pieces will be a little bit smaller to start because the part is so short, and I don't want to make it too thick because I don't have the space because of the length, I should say, of this section. I don't have very much space to keep feeding in large braids without it looking weird, at least in my opinion. So that's the modification that I've tried, is 6 instead of 7 feed-ins, smaller, and adding them in faster in my rotation. So this will be 1, that will be 2, this will be 3, 4, 5, and 6. Can you see that? See the gradual progression? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like before, like I did in the back, I am going to pinch a section off of the very top. Right? So that's a little section here. So what I'm going to do, split that little top section into 3 for my braid. So 1, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to begin corduroying right here. So gonna grab my first section of hair, add it under my ring finger, my index finger. Right? 1, 2, and then 3. Right? And then I'm gonna stack. So add it in. So 1, 2. Not a perfect science. Something like that. I think I miscounted. I don't know. Add it on that side. Adding the next piece of hair. Alright, now I'm adding my final piece of hair. Now here's 6. So this is what you should get. It's not perfect, it's a little lumpy. And if you want, to extend the hair longer, you can feel free to add more hair to make the hair longer. But for me, it is just right. So this is the first row. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 17 braids. So there's one directly in the center. Right? So this one directly in the center. And then on the left and right side of the center braid, there is eight braids on each side. So for the top portion here, I'm just gonna braid the sections down, but I do wanna add a center braid before I do that. So what I'm gonna do is just show you how I'm gonna do the center braid, and then I'm going to then continue braiding this downward. So I want the braid to be in the center of my head. So because this is the center, I'm gonna go a little bit off of it, like a little bit to the left and to the right of it. And then I'm gonna take the hair that I just grabbed, pulled over, move to this side, start here. Again, moving a little bit over from where my center part was and going straight back. So I want the front to be a little thinner to start. So I'm just making sure that starting braid is a little thinner. Okay. So as before, because I'm doing 7 feed-ins because this part is much bigger, I might have to do 8 feed-ins actually, because this part from here to here seems much longer than it was in the back. So I might have to actually do 8 feed-ins, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're not exact science, but you know, generally they get smaller and then bigger. Section off from the front. Got my first piece of hair in. One, 2, 3, 4. And feel free to use my intervals as a point of reference. If you want to do it for more times or less times, you can do it. But for me, I feel like if I at least wait till 4 intervals, then I have given the braid enough time to like form. Because if I do it before 4, I feel like it's not enough time. The braid is still hasn't like tightened enough yet. And so that's why. So arm workout, y'all. Beauty is pain. Beauty is pain. So that's my braid. So from here all the way back. Alright, so hey guys, welcome back. It's the next day and I have completely finished braiding all of my hair all the way down to the ends. So there's a final couple touches that I'm going to do to solidify the style. So one, I need to add some oil to my scalp. So I just have a mix of, I think like some MSM powder, infused oil that's infused with a whole bunch of stuff that I can't tell you right now. And I'm going to apply that to my scalp. So what I'm gonna do now is that I got this mousse. It has this super hold enriched with argan oil mousse. Some mousse that I've had for so long. I'm gonna shake this up and apply some all over the braids. So down. So now I'm gonna grab my scarf and put my scarf on top of my head for a few minutes. So to the ends of my hair, I'm actually gonna be dipping the ends in hot water. I have boiling hot water in this water pitcher, and then I have a towel so I can make sure my ends are dry. But this is a step I would highly recommend that you do, because you'll spend the entire duration of your hairstyle constantly rebraiding the ends of your hair because they're going to unravel. So I'm gonna take my pitcher and stick my hair in the pitcher like this. I'm just gonna keep them in there for about 15 seconds or so, maybe 30 the max. Once my hair has been sitting in there, I'm gonna grab my towel, and then this is what I like to do. Just lay the hair into the towel like that, and then squeeze it. And then squeeze it like this. But this is what you should get to the tips. All right, so this is what my hair looks like, y'all. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this video was super helpful to you and that it made this gargantuan task very simple and easy to follow. And if you have any questions, please leave those questions in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please support. I definitely have so much more content for you guys, so make sure you are subscribed if you are not subscribed now, and make sure you hit that bell as well. And thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.